Wow, it was suddenly loud, wasn't it? Okay, looks like everything's working. Got that there, yarsh. That there, yarsh. Cool. I was going to try and have this going to YouTube and Twitch and Facebook all at the same time, but I can't schedule something and then have that schedule then apply. At least I think that's what I'm doing. Hang on a minute. I'm going to make sure I'm actually doing the right one. Ah, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Make sure I actually press the right button. I did press the right button. Nice. It's always good when you press the right button. Right. Newest Gamus. We as developers are always striving to improve our work. To do this, we need information that can only get from you. By sending game statistics and bug reports to us, you can help us learn more about the way you play and what difficulties you encounter in the game. Since this game is based on Unity technology, you use analytics, would you like to opt in? Yes, why not? Choose a story. The main story sounds good to me. We're going to struggle against the World Wound. The epic war between Galarian and the Abyss has raged for more than 100 years. Up to now, the Crusader armies have barely managed to curb the overwhelming enemy forces, but not for much longer. Demon Lords are preparing to strike a decisive blow. You have to harness mythic powers, take command of the 5th Crusade, and lead it against the demonic hordes. Okay, I can probably do that. Maybe, I don't know. I might be kind of crap at it. Choosing this if is not recommended for players not familiar with Pathfinder. Well, I am very much not familiar with Pathfinder. Double damage from enemies and traps, more enemies than usual, extremely strong, inflict usual damage on critical hits. Furthermore, some enemies use additional spells and combat abilities. Your character will die upon suffering a deadly injury. If your main character dies, the game is over. If your companion dies, you can resurrect them with raised dead or a similar spell. In an extremely expensive service unavailable to most adventurers. Yeah, let's not go with unfair. Normal. Damage your character suffers from enemies and traps reduced by 20%. Enemies are weak and inflict reduced damage on critical hits. So I'm assuming core is what you're supposed to do. Full damage from enemies and traps. More enemies than usual. Standard power. Is daring? Okay, let's have what does normal say? Your character will not die after suffering a deadly injury for the first time. Instead, they'll be afflicted by the death's door condition. Character with this condition suffers a deadly injury, they will then die. Resting in a comfortable and safe room removes the death's door condition. Your character can still die from an instant death effect, energy drain, poison, or other similar condition. If your main character dies, the game is over. If a companion dies, you can resurrect them with raised dead or similar spell, an extremely expensive service unavailable to most adventurers. Okay. No, okay. So if I change... right, okay, so if I change this sort of stuff, then these conditions down here change as well. What's the way damage? Enemies traps is reduced by 80%. Blimey! I guess this is for people who just like, yeah, I just want to do the story and that's it. And you can just walk around and punch people to death. Your character will not die, full unconscious till the end of the battle. Okay. This always on. Dead companions rise after combat is off. With this option was on, neither your character nor your companions will die from any damage effect. They only become unconscious and raise after the combat is over. Okay, let's leave it off then. Moderately weaker. Auto level up for companions. Yes, that sounds good to me. Standard number of enemies. Yeah. Weather effects. Okay. Alright. Immersive mode is off. What's it? Last Aslanti mode. Only one save slot is available. Game saves automatically in key points. Let's not do that. Okay, next then. Oh my word, what is that face? That is somebody who is quite probably manic. Yeah, let's not. I could have any of these. Cavalier, Cleric, Fighter, Rogue, Slayer, Sorcerer. Okay, well... Okay. Well, this seems very similar... Well, I probably shouldn't be surprised. It seems quite similar to... the... let's call it B&B. Let's create a custom, so... That looks good. I'll go with that portrait. That's fine. Create your companion from scratch. Choose their race, class, gender, and alignment. Customize their appearance, and finely tune their abilities, skills, and feats. Okay. Can I come back to this? Because I'd like to create the character first. Can I create the class first? Before I look at... Oh, wow. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Pre-made build, balance, difficulty, alchemist. Right, so what we've got? Grenadier. That sounds fun. Unusual class employs vast sword, handmade potions, extract elixirs, and bombs. Bombs are ranged area effect weapons. Main weapon. May learn arcane spells. Okay. Arcanists are magic users. Barbarians are difficulty 1. Just go with a barbarian. Bards are support. Lots of arcane spells, empowering allies, heals. Okay. Blood Rager. Berserkers succumb to rage to increase. So Berserker being Blood Ranger being different to a barbarian. Okay. Cavalier's warrior who has an animal companion. Clerics are clerics. Druids are druids. Fighters are fighters. I think a fighter might be the easiest one to go with for a start. Just charge in and just smack stuff. Leave the, well, I don't know, maybe an Arcanist. They got, looking at that wheel, it looks like they got pretty much nothing in the way of defense, melee, or range, and it's all spells. Well, look at Blood Ranger. It's just like, oh, I just did combat, nothing else. Although, actually, no, you got some. I suppose the fighter's got none. No range. I'm assuming that's arcane down the bottom, and probably clerical. Yeah, and druidic. Yeah. So we can't do any of them. So if you want armor, Blood Rager, Cavalier, or Fighter are really the best for having armor. Oh no, Alchemists can have armor, but they just can't do melee. Wow, okay. I'm faffing around a little bit too much, aren't I? Alright, let's see what fighter. What have we got down in here? What have we got down in fighter? Oh, there's more! I should have scrolled down. Hunter, okay, so they've got animal companions, Inquisitor. Deities, weapons of retribution. They possess divine spells. Most use them to empower themselves and fight with a weapon favoured by their deity. Claymore specialization in Inquisitor could be deadly in melee or ranged combat. Okay, that sounds interesting. Kineticist. Difficult class to master, then master the elements capable of creating elemental blasts when there's no boundaries. Okay, so they're ranged specialists, okay. Weapon in one hand and spell in the other, alright. Effective attackers. Alright, okay. Monks and monks. Oracle. There's not an awful lot of difference between these two, but it. Oracle. Okay. Paladins. Yeah. Rangers, rogues, shamans, Scold? Scold is kind of like a bard, I think, isn't it? It's a teller of tales. From Nordic folklore. You often had skalds wandering around and telling the stories. Songs inspired battle rage, okay. A slayer. We just kill shit and that's it. They fight in melee and range and that's it. That's all they do. They just go, oh, hit you. Okay. Okay, stuff I can't do because mobility 3. Oh, because I've not done stats, I assume. Eldritch Knight, Lore Master, Sword Defender, Assassin, Arcane Trickster. Well, I'm drawn towards an Inquisitor. And it looks very much like a kind of fairly typical Inquisitor, I suppose. Doesn't have atheism. Okay. So that's what do you need to be an Inquisitor? Not be an atheist. And not be Rahadum faithless. Okay. I could probably do that. Special hatred of enemy with specific convictions and nothing hunting these foes down. Sworn enemy, okay. Domain selection removed. Strength of conviction in some Inquisitors is so great that one word can sentence an enemy to death. Oh. Sanctified Slayer, Sacred Hunts Master. Some Inquisitors create a strong bond with animal companions and they work to hunt. Okay, so you just companion, okay. Inquisitors root out enemies of the faith in many orders and churches. Select group of these religious hunters devoted to one goal and one goal alone: to terminate the enemies of the faith wherever they can be found. Sometimes these sanctified slayers are given special dispensation to commit ruthless murders for the faith's greater good. Other times they're simply willing to take the initiative to revel in the zeal of such grisly work. Okay. Ability, athletics, persuasion, trickery, nature, law, perception, stealth. Okay. Law, religion, knowledge, world, knowledge, arcana. Judgment is removed. What did judgment do? So first level, an Inquisitor can pronounce judgment upon our foes as swift action. Starting when the judgment is made, the Inquisitor receives a bonus on special ability based on the type of judgment made. At first level, Inquisitor can use the ability once per day. Okay, alright. Studied target. First level, the Sanctified Slayer gains the Slayer's Studied Target class feature. Uses her Inquisitor level as her effective Slayer level to determine the effects of the studied target. Okay. Character studying an opponent he can see as a move action. Character gains +1 to weapon attack and damage rolls against it. Save difficulty class of character class abilities against the opponent increased by 1. If a character deals sneak attack damage to a target, he studies that target, allowing him to apply his studied target bonus against that target, including the normal weapon damage. Okay. So it's kind of like a personal bless. So instead of move, I can study a target and then gain +1 against it. 5th turn is 15th to 20th. The bonuses on the attack increased by 1. Okay, so +2, +3. +4, +5. 7th level, a character can study opponent's move as a move or a swift action. So I'm guessing swift action is like a free action, I'm guessing. Perform only one swift action per turn. Okay, so it's not quite a free action. Okay. Light armor, simple weapons. Is that red? Because I don't have it. You become proficient with bucklers, light shields, and heavy shields. Oh no, okay, so I guess I do have them. Medium armor as well. Okay, okay. Orisons? Who the class number of Orisons or 0 level spells? Okay, okay. Skill sensitive detection and intimidation. Inquisitor receives a morale bonus on all persuasion checks made for intimidation and perception checks equal to half a level, okay? And I have a domain search depending upon my alignment. Fine. And then level 2, 3, 4 stuff. Right, okay. What was Monster Tactician? Summon monster? Summoner, okay. Somebody says summon creatures as a means of claiming strategic advantage, exploiting the mystic connection between themselves and their summoned creatures to impart a bit of their own tactical knowledge. Okay. What do I get in terms of... Okay, so I still get the same proficiencies. So I can't study stuff to get a +1. But I can use summon monster, and I need wisdom. Number of times are they equal to 3 plus wisdom modifier. Creatures remain for 1 minute per level instead of 1 round. Okay. 3rd level every 2 Inquisitor levels thereafter. The power ability increased by 1. Now to summon more powerful creatures to a maximum of monster level 9. Okay, I think I'd probably rather take a monster tactician than a sanctified slayer. Sanctified slayer just gets me a plus. If I study a target, that gives me a +1 against it. This actually gets me like a summonable companion if need be, or a summonable monster. And the rest of it is probably very similar. All right, let's go with that, and let's portrait it up. Monster technician, custom. I don't have any. He looks like a fun chap, doesn't he? He looks like a fun inquisitor fellow. Or I could be a fox. What else we got here? Is a stern-looking fella. I mean, this one just looks fun. I mean, it's maybe what the character will be like, but it still looks fun. Yeah, let's go with that. Why not? And it's auto-selected dwarf for me. Nice. Slow and steady, yeah. Base speed of 20 feet. This is never modified by armor or encumbrance. Nice. +4 to combat maneuver defense when resisting a bull rush or trip. Okay, so that's likely to be knocked down. +2 on saving throws against poison spells. Okay. +4 bonus to armor class against giants. Okay, so I just go for the knees of giants. Okay. Hatred of orcs, not goblinoids. Okay, okay. Dwarves, elves, gnomes, half-elves, half-orcs, halflings, kitsune, and All the aides receive a +2 racial bonus on perception. Okay, so looks like pretty much everything except humans get that. Dwarves are proficient with battle axes, heavy picks, and warhammers, and treat any weapon with the word dwarven as martial. Okay, well, I don't think I've actually got martial weapons in my class. I don't think. No, I've only got simple. Okay. I've only got simple weapons. Various places and living conditions create sub-races different from their peers. They gain unique racial traits in exchange for losing some of the usual ones. Okay. Ooh, Dampier, I'm guessing it's a half vampire. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so we'll get +2. Good, good. Oh, very good. I need that. Short, stocky. Yeah, foot short the most. So it's fairly standard-ish dwarf chap. Racial heritage. Barrow dwarf, regular dwarf, or unstoppable dwarf. What's an unstoppable dwarf? Uses keen senses, stability, and defensive training, but gains... Oh, loses keen senses, stability, and defensive training, but gains +1... But gains endurance and +1 racial bonus on fortitude. +2 bonus on athletic jets and +4... Well, I don't know, really. Keen senses and stability and defensive training for that doesn't seem to be that great. So that loses everything and hatred. +1 bonus on attack rolls and +1 dodge against undead and +2 racial bonus on law religion checks. Or just dwarf. Okay, so loses keen senses, defensive training, and hatred. So keen senses. Right. So I'd lose +2 perception. My +1 attack against goblinoids. And defensive training. And I'd lose +4 against giants. In order to get +1 attack and dodge against undead. And +2 racial bonus to law religion. Law religion seems handy. Well, if I'm playing a religious character, that would be quite handy. But it means I won't be so good against standing up against giants, which hopefully I won't have to do for at least for this stream. Again, it's a fair amount lost for not seeming an awful lot gain. Depends how often religion checks will come up. Okay, I'll go with Barrow Dwarf. Why not? Now what's this over here? Because it's a Master Tactician. Feet. Barrow Dwarf feet. Or do I set something around? Oh, I've got that. Stern gaze. Someone, so okay. Yes. Do I need to do anything with that, or do I need to do expand and select one now? No, feet's over here. I don't need to do that right now. Okay, cool. Next then. Background. I'm probably going to spend like an hour just making the dwarf. Warrior, Wanderer, Street Urchin, Scholar, Regional? Hail from one of Galarian's many regions, carrying specific skills and traits inherent to your homeland. You're a swordsman, alchemist, large arcana, Gabian necromancer. What? No. Oblate. Oblate spheroid? I can be an oblate spheroid. You're a person of faith, spent your early years in the service of temple. It kind of would make sense as a inquisitor. Your life is intertwined with the divine and its presence guiding your path. Healer, acolyte, or martial disciple. Acolyte adds persuasion and law religion to the list of... Okay, we've already got that. You'll use wisdom instead of charisma when attempting persuasion checks. Character already has the class skill, weapon proficiency, or armor proficiency granted by a stated background from a class during character creation. Corresponding bonuses from the background change to a +1 competence bonus in case of skills, and a +1 enhancement bonus in case of weapon proficiency, and a -1 armor class check penalty. Yes, armor class. Oh, okay. So basically, I'd just be better at religion. Healer adds that and that to the list of class skills. We can use intelligence instead of wisdom. Wisdom instead of charisma. While attempting law, well, I think wisdom is going to be my primary stat. Wisdom and probably strength for punching people. Ability and law religion. Unarmed strike. That's a background feat. Right, what does that do? You're considered to be armed when you are not, and you can make attacks to deal 1d3 bludgeon damage. Or 1d2 if small. Okay, well, I'm small. Your background is unknown. Doesn't grant any bonuses. Why would you take that? Why would you take that? There doesn't seem to be any downsides to having a background. Let's go with Acolyte, because Acolyte, wisdom instead of charisma while attempting persuasion checks. So, I'm gaining persuasion. My charisma's 8. If I gain persuasion, and I put points into wisdom, then I can ignore my low charisma and just use wisdom to persuade people. Okay, that sounds good to me. Craftsman, noble, regional scholar, street urchin, wanderer, warrior. No, I think that'll do. Right, stats. 25 points to allocate. Okay, so is that will? Okay, so all right. So that tells me how many points it uses up to get it up to the next level. So let's go. Yeah, this is the good one. You want that one? So let's use up a point. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So it uses up a lot to get it higher. Let's get me some strength and a bit more constitution. I can. I get minus. I could be an uncharismatic person. Let's have a look. Dexterity is given bonus armor class. Okay, well, I kind of want that, so I've got a little bit bonus to dexterity there. Wow. Okay, that costs a lot. Okay. Strength measures muscle and physical power. Melee attack rolls damage, athletic skill checks. Okay, well, let's get my wisdom. So wisdom's a high, it'll be good. I'm gonna get another point. I can get a point in constitution. And no, I'm not getting charisma any higher. Oh, learns and reasons. Animal companions require intelligence score of 3. He's going to experience fate. Number of skill points gained each level. Oh, skill points. Oh, this is interesting. Number of skill points gained each level. The character will always gain at least 1 skill per level. So everybody in theory would want a decent intelligence. Interesting. I was not expecting this. Indeed, indeed. Charisma, what does it do? Persuasion and use of magical device. Channel energy, difficulty class for clerics and paladins. Bonus number of skill points. Okay, so charisma really is the Inquisitor's dump stat. I don't need charisma. Wisdom, yes. So it gets me bonuses. That's good. Intelligence, skill points, Constitution, 11. So it's gonna be plus 2 hit points by the looks of it. Fortitude saving throws, okay. Okay. It's alright, I suppose. Yeah, it's a fairly decent character. Fairly good at smacking stuff. And other things. Okay, yeah. Okay, skill point. Oh, I get 4 skill points. Okay. Well, I've already got a plus 7 on law. Persuasion is something. So, okay, so if I get... Do I really want to use magical device? Activating magic items even if you are not otherwise trained in their use. Activate wands and scrolls. Okay, so... Alright, so I don't have... So, magic device is kind of... devices with magical abilities rather than just kind of +1 sword or something like that. Okay. Persuasion. Yes, let's get an extra point in persuasion. Let's get an extra point in religion. Strength. Well, that relies on strength, so that's good for me. Let's get that. My dexterity is okay, but my constitution's better. Arm penalties apply to this skill check. My ability represents talents for balance and coordination, including maneuvers, gymnastics, and tumbling. Move past opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity. Squeeze through a tight spot, climb, and jump. That's climb. Oh, okay, so you got climb physical and climb dexterous by the looks of it. Trickery. Okay, it's not really my forte. Winning random encounters on the global map. That would be good. Avoid random encounters on the global map or during rest. Or knowledge world. I've already got +2 to that. -3 on use magical device. Brew potions during camping. Decipher writing foreign languages. Recall knowledge about geography, history, locales, or nobility. My intelligence is only 11. Knowledge world represents characters' knowledge about people, systems, and then make. I think I'll take that. Oh, we sort of jumped to a +4 already. Wow, okay, that's pretty good. Unless if I take that off and go stealth. Wow, okay, that pumps up to a +6. I think stealth is probably slightly better than knowledge world. Okay, I'll go with that anyway. That's what we'll do. My feats. Okay. So, right. So, possible ones. Do I select them from here, or do I select them from here? Arm proficiency, heavy armor. Point blank shot. You get +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls and range weapons. It says, oh, this is a good one for you. Recommended feature. Any feature of the character which is best impact on the character in the current environment. Maybe feature spell or anything. Okay. Mysticism, concealment, reroll. Okay. Root potions. Interesting icon there compared to the rest of them. Combat casting. Combat reflexes. May make multiple attacks of opportunity. Okay. Deceitful. +2 bonus on persuasion and trickery. If you have 10 or more ranks in one of these skills, the bonus is +4. Intelligence 3. I mean, I could. It'd give me quite a decent boost, but I'll be able to persuade people all the time, pretty much. Depends. Great fortune, improved initiative. Martial. Oh, so martial weapons. Now, dwarves count certain weapons as being martial. It said, didn't it? And that won't be any use to me unless I have martial weapon proficiency. Like hammers and picks count as martial weapons. Yeah. That's meta magic, persuasive, +1 bonus on persuasion and perception. Okay, no, yeah, don't take these. Don't take these. Weapon finesse, like weapon, do you use dexterity? I don't know, use strength. Thank you very much. Sounds good. Deity selection. All right, this is deity, known also as a god or goddess, is a being of force of incredible power, capable of granting its power to mortal beings through divine magic. The deity is strongly associated with a specific alignment, several domains, and a plane. Okay. Each deity also limits the choice of starting alignment and choices for certain classes. Deity choices cannot be changed later. Possible selections are that stuff. So let's see, who have we got? So I might want to read through most of these. Abadar. Okay, so mostly lawful or neutral. Abadar is the god of cities, law, merchants, and wealth. Also called the god of walls and ditches. In the Eastern Dragon Empires, is known to be a patient deity. Maintaining a strong, neutral stance to its actions, sets forth to expand civilization and order among the peoples of Golarion. Okay. Asmodeus, King of Hell, Master of Witches, and Prince of Law, is the most powerful of the 9 archdevils that inhabit Hell, and only one of Hell's rulers to claim full divinity. It was he who is credited with the penning of the contract of creation, within which his followers believe is hidden the means for their patron's eventual rise to supremacy. So, lawful and evil. Okay, lawful, neutral, and evil. Callistra, also known as the Savoured Sting and the Unquenchable Fire, is the goddess of lust and revenge, who takes on many faces and guises. She is held in especially high regard by elves, who often identify with her mercurial moods and changeable nature. Fondness for wasps has earned this vengeful deity the title of the Savoured Sting. Such creatures live on after harming their enemies, a trait Callistra's followers hope to emulate when pursuing their goals. Okay. Caden Kalian, god of alcohol, bravery, and fruit. God of booze. It's one of the Ascended, those mortals who achieved godhood by passing their test at the Starstone. His legend tells that he passed the test while intoxicated. He is also known as the Lucky Drunk, the Drunken Hero, or the Accidental God. Okay. Desna, Great Dreamer, Lady Luck, and Mother Moon. the goddess of dreams, luck, stars, and travelers, is among the most ancient of deities. While her peers burdened themselves with the task of creating Golarion, she spent her time building the heavens. She knew there would be plenty of time for her and her followers to explore many of the wonders of the world later. She changed little since those early days, and she and her followers delight in exploring. Well, so exploring, okay. Erastil. Old Deadeye and the Stag God. The oldest human god still worshipped in the Inner Sea region is concerned with family, farming, hunting, and trade. In the Age of Creation, Erastil was among gods who battled Rovagug when he had sought to destroy Golarion, and eventually able to contain him in the dead vault of the planet's core. His religion dates back before the Age of Darkness, when small farming communities and hunter-gatherers prayed to him for bountiful harvests and successful hunts. Legends claim it's old Deadeye himself who crafted the first bow and gifted humans to overcome the challenges of the world. Even as the accomplishments of civilization mount, Erastil continues to embrace and represent the simpler pleasures life has to offer. Okay. Godclaw. The Hell Knight Order of the Godclaw reveres a pantheon of 5 deities. Imode and Torag are seen as model Hell Knights, concerned with offensive and defensive combat respectively. Iori as the epitome of emotionless discipline. Abadar as the keeper of laws, and Asmodeus as the strategist king. Asmodeus presumably the same Asmodeus as the one above. Pictures of the deities as part of the Godclaw differ from traditional images, with the deities portrayed as stern, armoured paragons of law. Although some members of the Order of the Godclaw dedicate themselves to individual gods, many take the whole pantheon as their patron, receiving spells despite their unorthodox and perhaps even heretical beliefs. Heresy! I shall not be accepting heresy! Law, protection, strength, and war. Well, strength is good for me. So I'm guessing the rest of these are down here. Let's have a look at the rest of the episode. Eomide and Torag. Eomide down here. The inheritor, like the sword, Lady of Valor, goddess of righteous valor, justice, and honor. Having served as Arodan's herald, she inherited many of the last Aslante's followers upon his death. Oh, what? There are quite a lot, aren't there? Ah, Rovagug. Imprisoned since the Age of Creation, the god Ravagug, also known as the Rough Beast and the Great Destroyer and the World Breaker, seeks only to destroy creation and the other gods. Believed to be imprisoned in a state of torpor somewhere deep within Golarion, his increasingly restless stirrings are taken by many as the cause of volcanic activity and earthquakes. His worshippers are known for embodying the god's dominion over destruction, disaster, and wrath. Can't be an atheist. Torag. Father of creation, stoic and serious dwarven god, forge, protection and strategy of ours, honor, planning, and well-made steel. He is often a distant deity, leading magical power to his clerics, but leaving his followers to make their own way through life, knowing that this will make them strong and determined. Torag seems interesting, but I'll probably go with the Godclaw. Pentamic Faith. Its ability allows the Hell Knight to select one of the following domains: artifice, glory, knowledge, law, magic, nobility, protection, rune, strength, travel, or war. The Hell Knight gains the granted powers of that domain, treating his Hell Knight levels as cleric levels, determining what domain abilities it access. Alright, so this is really kind of for Hell Knights. This is really for Hell Knights. And I'm not a Hell Knight, I'm an Inquisitor. Maybe I shouldn't have. What's Lamashtu? I've heard of Lamashtu before. Lamashtu is the mother and patroness of many misshapen and malformed creatures that crawl, slither, or flap up on above or below the surface of Golarion. Unholy symbol is a 3-eyed jackal head, which may be represented in many ways, and her sacred animal is the jackal. Prerequisites: chaotic, must be neutral, chaotic, or evil. Can't be true neutral by the looks of it. Okay. I mean, that'd be an interesting one for an Inquisitor. Master's enlightened one, a perfect human. I don't want to be a perfect human. Here's a lot. Oh, I've read that one. Goddess Girona is also known as the Angry Hag for good reason. She's not a popular deity, as many fear her and her clergy, which is entirely female. These are usually the victims of the unforgiving and closed-minded, the outcasts of society. This figure prostitutes wives caught in adultery or pregnant teenagers disowned by their parents. Priestesses are renowned for their ability to foster hatred and turn friend against friend. Priestesses are also known to swap young babies for hideous monsters and creatures birthed from their... Oh, okay, it's interesting. Gorum, what was Gorum? Our Lord in Iron, god of battle above all other pursuits. He would rust away into nothingness if there was ever a time with no more conflicts to be fought. It's faithful believe he is present in every iron weapon that is forged. Okay. Where do we go? We got Norgorber. Once mortal god of thievery and assassination. Lady of Graves, Mother of Souls, Lady Grey. Pharasma is the goddess of birth, death, and prophecy. She shepherds Galarian's recently departed souls to their final reward. Upon death, souls migrate via the River of Souls to farmers via Boneyard in the Outer Sphere, which sits atop a possibly tall spire that pierces the astral plane. She is among the most ancient deities in the multiverse, who keeps her knowledge of the fate of all souls closely guarded. Could be an interesting one. I mean, kind of that, or Lamashtu. Like Inquisitor of Lamashtu. Who would I be going up against if I'm the Inquisitor of Lamashtu? What kind of people would I be requiring to take down as being the faithless? I don't know. Would it just be regular people? Would I just have to kill people? It's interesting. Why not? Go for it. Domain selection. Chaos, evil, madness, strength, and trickery. You embrace the madness of those deep in your heart and are going to unleash it to drive your foes insane or sacrifice certain abilities to hone others. You give a creature a vision of madness as a melee touch attack. Choose one of the following: attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. The target receives a bonus to chosen rolls equal to half your level in the class you gave them domain, and a penalty to the other two. This okay. And it's a wisdom thing. Okay, right. I don't know if I want to be the insane. It sounds kind of interesting, but I'm not sure if I want to be an insane dwarf. Maybe I can. Maybe I can be an insane dwarf. Touch of Evil, cause creature becomes sickened as a melee attack. If the last number of rounds equal to half the level. Scythe of Evil at 8 can give a weapon touched by the unholy special weapon ability. Uses ability once per day. Okay, alright. What was it? Aura of Madness. 8th level, you can emit 30 foot Aura of Madness for a number of rounds per day equal to your level in the class that gave you access to this domain. Enemies within this aura are affected by confusion unless they make a will save equal to 10 plus half your level, and so it'd be 14 to start with. Okay, but potentially up to 20. You access this domain plus your wisdom modifier. Okay, so wow, that would be like plus. That'd be like 18. Like bang. Okay, you are just bonkers now. Confusion effect ends immediately when the creature leaves the area or the aura expires. Creatures that succeed are immune to this for 24 hours. They are affected by confusion. Could be interesting. Chaos domain. Fuses life and weapons with chaos. You revel in all things anarchic. You can imbue a target with chaos as a melee touch attack. For the next round, anytime the target rolls a d20, you must roll twice and take the less favourable result. For the next round. Okay, but that's like any time. So if it attacks or tries to make a save or anything. You can use the ability a number of times per day equals 3 plus wisdom. 8th level, you can give a weapon you touch the anarchic special weapon ability for a number of rounds. Okay, what's that there? Uses a bit. Oh, right. So, tell me what Chaos Blade is. Chaos Blade. One friendly creature within its outside action. What does it do, though? I want to know what it does. Alright, so I can do it, but what? The anarchic special weapon quality. Alright, but what's the anarchic special weapon quality? What is it? I don't know what it is. I mean, Madness Domain sounds fun. It could literally just be that the background of my dwarf is that they're not actually Inquisitors. They're not actually an Inquisitor. He's just a mad guy. he's just an insane bloke who thinks he's an Inquisitor. Yeah. Oh, what's Strength Domain? Let's go Madness. Why not? We're just a crazy dwarf. We're just a crazy homeless dwarf. Okay. Spells. Right. So two spells from here. What should we do? Cause fear. There's no madness down here, is there? No. Divination. Oh, True Strikes normally. That sort of thing is normally a good one. Intuitive insight into the immediate future, given your next attack. Your next single attack roll is made before the end of the next round, gains a plus 20 insight bonus. In addition, you're not affected by the mischance that applies to attackers trying to strike a concealed target. Plus 20 bonus. So that's pretty much a guaranteed hit. It's like, okay, so I spend a round casting True Strike, and then the next attack. So if I really need to hit, I'm going to just go, next turn I'm going to go True Strike, and then smack and guarantee a hit. But it will use a spell slot, I guess, or a memorization thing, maybe? I don't know. Could be an interesting one. I don't really need that because I've got medium armor. But I suppose, plus 2 deflection bonus to AC, 1 minute per level. Oh, yeah, less than a minute. Okay. Protection from an alignment, magic weapon. Plus 1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls. Enhancement bonus is not stacked in masterwork weapons, plus 1. Okay. So temporarily make a weapon magical. Inflict wounds. Expeditious retreat. That's one I use in B&B. I use that a lot in B&B. I'm like, I am out of here. Bye-bye. Whee! Ear-piercing scream. Doom. Saving throw will negates it. Difficulty class, spell description, mind affecting through emotion. Okay, so make something shaken. Okay, divine favor. Standard action, 1 minute. not affected by target spell resistance. It tells me nothing. Cure. I could take cure and cause. You can never have enough cures, really. Let's have cure and cause. Cure and cause. There we go. That'll do. I mean, neutral evil, chaotic neutral. I think chaotic neutral is going to be the one to go. What have we got here? Neutral evil. The creature's overall moral and personal attitudes are represented by alignment, north good, neutral good, chaotic good, good characters protect innocent life, evil characters debase and destroy it, whether for fun or profit. Lawful characters tell the truth, keep their word, respect authority, honour tradition, and judge those who fall short of their duties. Chaotic characters follow their consciences, resent being told what to do, favour new ideas over tradition, and keep their promises only if they feel like it. Chaotic neutral sounds good to me. So life is just life. Unfortunately, I can't just be neutral. But life is just life, and I just do whatever I want to. Alright. Sounds good. Now we actually... Wow, I was actually kidding when I said it would take an hour to create the character, but here we go. It's gonna be wide, boy. Let's keep that one. Face. That one looks better for a madman. Okay, scars. Let's go back to one, which I think is probably no scar, I'm imagining. My very big hat. This is... Wow, okay, I'm really pasty. No. No. I'll go with that one. Yeah, why not? Can I... I would like to... Can I take my hat off? Show headgear. Take the headgear off. Take the backpack off. Hairstyle. Right, what have we got? Yeah! Probably that one, I think. Okay. Beard. I mean, I wouldn't normally go with that for a dwarf, but I might have to. I might just have to go like the non-traditional. Well, I say non-traditional thing, the fantasy. Oh, we've all got big bushy beards, and they've all got ornamentation on like that. The stereotypical fantasy dwarf. But I think I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with the gigantic handlebar mustache, the mutton chops and all. Like, brr. Yeah, there we are. That'll do. Do I do the stereotypical wah red? No. Can make him an old guy. Let's have a look. What else can we do? Yeah, that looks horrible on him. That looks absolutely vile. Oh dear me, no. Black. I might just go with that, actually, I think. War paint. Let's get actual colour for war paint first, so we can actually have a look at what it looks like. I mean, that would be a good one for Woad. That'd be a good Woad one. That was just, I just stuck my face in a bucket of paint. I mean, maybe that. Maybe nothing. Maybe no war paint. Yeah, let's go in no war paint. Leave the war paint off. Primary color. Primary color green. Brown. Well, I don't want to kind of just go dull. Let's go with that green there. And secondary color. Secondary color's blue. What's the blue on him? If I change that to pink, does anything change? The backpack on, stick headgear on. Ah, okay, right. So it's affecting the band of color up there. There's a yellow, maybe. It didn't clash too badly. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a different... Maybe that'll do. That'll do.
I have no use for this. I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
This sounds good.
Let's shake a leg. Forwards. No, backwards. Backwards. So many thoughts. So little time.
Yes. That's all I can say about that one. Yes. Let's go with... That'll do. Got my eyes closed to this. There, that'll do. Alright, okay, so... I don't want to be the... Alright, well, okay. 13th of the 1st, okay. Let's go... what does it see if I do? Okay, so it does that... It's just first name, okay. Let's go with... Let's go with Branius.
Burn. Slice. Behead.
Okay. So I've got a madman. I'm playing a madman who summons monsters. Well. Okay, well, don't worry. You've only missed the character creation. You've not missed anything else. I really could do more HP, I think. I only get +2. That's a shame. Alright, here we go then. Morale is measured with your army's willingness to fight. Positive morale increases the influx of soldiers and resources, while negative morale decreases it. It is. Well, that was kind of rough.
Hey, somebody! We got a wounded fighter. Can we get a healer over here?
Kind of, yes, if you want.
My, would you look at this? But why would you drag a wounded fighter into the middle of the festival square? Couldn't he be carted off somewhere else, like, oh, I don't know, an infirmary? Or an accommodating
Hi.
church?
Me on the floor. I'm a healer. On the floor here. Hello. I'm a healer. I can heal myself.
Make room, everyone. Step back. Now, what's the matter? What happened to him? The wound looks nasty. Who did this to him?
Me. I did it.
Demons, Prelate. We found him barely alive outside the walls of Canabris.
Don't listen to him. It was me. I did it.
The walls, you say? Enemy doesn't usually stray so close to the city. Must fortify the defenses. And you, hold fast. Don't die. We'll see you right.
I do what I want.
We'll get you patched up now. But first, you there, guard. Take his weapons. Bearing arms is not permitted during the festival.
Oi!
Or not, everyone must abide by the rules. He can get his things back after the festival.
Can I just leave the festival, heal me up outside, and then get my weapons?
O Inheritor, leader of our troops, the sharpened edge of our blades and the unyielding strength of our armor, Iomade, I beseech you, grant your mercy. Heal his wounds.
Just let me die. Water. I won't give up that easily. Ah!
Here. That's the Crusader spirit. My powers are not enough here. Someone call for Terendelev. You there. Yes, you. Stop dithering and gawping and make yourself useful. Go and get Terendelev.
Prelate, surely there is somebody else here better suited to running errands.
I'll get her! Terendelev! Has anyone seen Terendelev?
Be quick about it before it's too late. Now, who are you? I don't remember seeing you before, and I have an excellent memory for faces.
I've come to fight demons. I live in this city for a long time. I'm a traveller who was just passing. I don't know. Just passing by. I was just passing by and someone mugged me.
Passing by? And how am I to know that you're not a demon spy? Or worse?
Because someone mugged me. I got mugged by a really dark shadow.
Dear Prelate, please, for the sake of the festivities, stop interrogating this poor man. He has been through enough already. Go on, I'll take care of him.
All right, as you wish. You are our protector, and a dragon at that. So I shall defer to your wisdom. But be on your guard. I've been informed he was wounded near Canabris. That means the demons are prowling just outside the walls, and the city is crawling with their spies. Others may be able to relax on this holiday, but not you or I. Not the defenders of this city.
Well, maybe I am a demon spy and I wounded myself in order to get into the city. Did you think of that, eh? No, you didn't, did you?
Pry loose the grudging grip of pain. Cast off the veil of suffering flesh. Let light and life go forth in triumph to repel the skulking shade of death. There.
Can I go now?
Certainly, but be careful. I am not entirely sure what the demons did to you. This wound is no ordinary injury, and it was inflicted by no ordinary weapon. I have managed to get you back on your feet, but I have not yet healed you fully. Alas, sooner or later, your pain will return.
Well, what good are you then? I'll bloody do it
Do not be
myself.
discouraged. You will recover, I promise you that. Tomorrow, come to the cathedral and say that you are expected by Terendelev, protector of Canabras. We will find a way to help you. But for now, put this out of your mind and enjoy the festival. They are all too rare in this time of war, and merriment is one of the best medicines.
Canabras is a city poised on the border between the two worlds. On one side, an ordinary world inhabited by request updates, you'll see a notification at the top of the game's doobadoo. Click the right mouse button on the spot where you want to move your character and they'll start the movement. Okay. Pew! Can I murder someone?
This way.
No, that way! Okay. Wazda Bazda. Ham! Give me ham! I want this ham! You! Give me this ham! I want it! I want this ham now! Grumble, grumble. Right, what's my quest anyway? J for journal? Have fun. You got to take a break from science. The square has packed numerous entertainments. Time to set aside thoughts of war and joy. Sample the special festive drink. Throw a dart at the target. Hit the mannequin. Oh, I'll hit the mannequin, all right. Where's the mannequin? Where is it? Where's the... Here we are. Here's the mannequin. Interact with various objects just by right-clicking. Some special objects have an icon. This allows you to talk to characters. Hold tab to highlight all interactive objects to show. Okay. Rah! Go on in. What, you? Ah! You're nothing. You're nothing. You hear me? I'll punch you so hard that you'll go into tomorrow. Right, where's the booze? I want some booze. Are you booze man? Hello? Are you booze man? I want booze. What are you saying? Another... Yes! More booze! Well, that didn't sound good. Oh, hello! Well, you seem like a friendly chap.
Discari, Lord of Locusts, leave my city!
Ow, that hurt.
Let the feast begin.
Oh, well, she's dead. Hello, small child.
Discari himself. Blimey. One minute we had a dragon, the next, bam, she was gone. What are you gonna do? Fight or flee? If fleeing's your plan, let me help you out. I've got a scroll here with a good protective spell.
No! Give me something. I'm going to fight these people. I'm going to
Sure
bash.
thing. Here, take this. Best crossbow
What?
I've got.
What?
The person who made it said it could pierce the hide of a demon lord even.
Nonsense. I want to...
Luck. Try not to get
Give me something to hack with. They must be punished. Demon wretches must die.
bites its jaws at the Lord of Locusts. Behold, Ione. Behold the death I sow.
Oh no! I have fallen, and I cannot get up! Give me something better than the crossbow. Well, okay, well,
The
she's dead.
silver dragon, Terendelev, the defender of Canabras, fell in battle. Hardly surprising, as she had to fight the demon lord Discari himself. He willed the land to part and swallow all who dared to stand in his way. But the war was still far from over.
Ow, flat on my face. Right. Come back here. You pansy demon chucking me down in a hole. I'll take you on. I'll take you on.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Ooh, corpses.
Holy mother of...
Hey, stay with me. You actually got pretty lucky. You fell down into a black hole. But at least you're not on your own. You've got a great companion. Everything's going to be just fine. Tell me something. Can you feel your legs?
I feel them all right. When say no to a little less feeling in them. My ankle's killing me, but my back seems to still be in one piece. My head, too.
That's all that matters. Now, we're going to... Hey! Fancy meeting you down here. You're the one that Terendelev healed today, right? You aren't injured, are you? Will you help me get her out from under the boulders?
Okay, skill checks. You have to make a skill check during dialogue. You're trying to help Seela fetch Anivia from beneath the rubble. The results of checks examine how events pan out. Okay. I've got 12, 12, and 12. Evil. I don't help anyone for free. I'm not evil, though. I'm neutral. I'm chaotic and neutral. Alright, well, let's give a go of athletics. Wait, yeah. We don't have to rely on brute strength. On knowledge world, I've not really got great knowledge world. Alright, well, let's go with athletics. Failed. Okay. Failed a skill check, so to have to remove an avian from beneath rubble alone, is to become fatigued and incur a temporary penalty to some of her abilities. There'd have been no negative consequences if I had not failed. Okay.
Damn it all. I think it's broken. Oh well, I've had worse. I'll just make myself a splint out of something. Thanks for the help. I wouldn't have lasted long on my own stuck under there. I'm Anevia Tirabade, of the Eagle Watch. I was overseeing security at the festival square. I thought maybe spies or demon worshippers might have something nasty planned. What actually happened, though, now that I did not see coming. I don't think anyone could have been prepared for that.
Well, I'm Seela, paladin by the grace of Iomade. I crossed the whole continent to come to Mendev and fight demons. And well, I've been fighting for a while now.
Hi, I'm Branius. My home's a cardboard box.
I don't even want to think what might be happening up there in the city. Canabras has lost the protection of Terendelev, and of the Wardstone too, looks like. It's a relic without equal. It was placed here personally by Iomade's herald, with the goddess's blessing. I really wanted to go see it, to pray before it. But there's no point worrying about a stone when there are people dying in the streets.
Well, that's your concern.
Yeah, things are looking grim enough, but don't lose heart. Wardstone or no, dragon or no, Canabras will never give in. Simple as. Well, we've introduced ourselves. What about you?
I'm just Branius. I'm just Branius. That's who I am. I'm led by destiny. I don't know by what fate has brought me here, but I feel a chance. That doesn't sound enough for a madman. Okay, so the world wound, one person or another person's opportunity. I just wound up here by chance. I'm Branius.
Good to meet you. Now, tell us all about yourself.
Whoa, girl. Slow down. Exchanging names is enough for now. We don't have time to be swapping life stories. We need to find a way out of here. Now then, I'll hobble my way out of here somehow. The city ain't far, only 30 paces or so. That's if you're going straight up, of course. I'm afraid we're gonna have to go the long way round.
To summarize, there are 3 of us with 5 working legs, 3 pairs of decent hands, 2 clear heads, and 1 made of wood. That's mine. Underground monsters beware! Anevia, you stay behind us. You're in no fit state to fight. If we do come up against anything, the 2 of us will try to manage on our own first. Well, onward! May the good deities lead us back to the open sky soon.
Right, okay. There's nothing to... Tab? Tab for interactions? Okay, so there's nothing really here by the looks of it. Objects that contain loot. Corpse here, box. What's inside a can approach it interactive as okay. So what there? Oh, that. Okay, I didn't see it. Hang on. Let me there we are. Ah, fair selection of stuff. Let us collect all. Right, okay, inventory time. Good old Branius. So I'm good with shields, so let's equip shield. Okay. I've got martial weapons. What type of that's a martial. So I can use it. That's a martial. Got anything that's a spear? Cold iron cookery. A knife. What's this? Poker resistance +1. Oh, okay, okay. I think I'm decent with maces. What's she got? Is she fully equipped? She's got a longsword, a torch and a shield and bow and armor. Doesn't have a cloak. You can put the cloak on. There we go. And I've got a Scroll of Divine Favor. That would be nice, wouldn't it? No, let's get the flail. Right. So that's a martial weapon. So I've got martial proficiency, so I should be able to use that. Could stick a crossbow. I mean, dexterity is not too bad. Alright. Stick a crossbow there. Rest of it is fine. Okay. Loot! Tyrannical of scale. Not affected by restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to its current hit dice. Raised dead also. Oh, it's a free. Okay, so it's an imbued item, which I'm not going to use because I can't. Hello, Camellia.
Who's there?
Hello, I'm Branius. I'm a goblin.
Relax, friend. We're not demons. cultists. Don't poke my eye out with that thing, all right? We fell down here during the attack. I'm Sela, that's Anevia, and this is our new friend. We're looking for a way back to the surface.
Really? I'm so ever glad to hear it. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it. How did all those demons get into the city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can't wrap my head around it.
What happened to that poor fellow?
I don't know. He must have been in the square when disaster struck. I tried to revive him, but he was already dead, sadly.
Ah, well, we just happen to have a thing that we've just found that can raise the dead.
He didn't get these wounds from the fall. Be on your guard. Whatever killed him likely hasn't gone far.
Yes.
I think I know him. His name's Aravashniel, the egghead from the library. He was a good lad, even if he was kind of stuck up. May his soul rest in peace.
Okay, well, we need to keep going.
That's right. It would be the height of foolishness to survive a demon attack only to perish under a pile of rubble.
Are you coming with us then? The more the merrier, and that blade of yours is nothing to sniff at.
Certainly. Survivors should stick together. It's only sensible. Who knows what else could be prowling about in these caves?
Let's see if this poor bloke has anything useful on him. Not to sound like a heartless brigand or nothing, but we kinda need all the supplies we can get right now.
Oh, okay, so just join us with a bit there. Camellia has the ability to cure light wounds. Click on Camelia's portrait. Action icon with spell cure light wounds in the action bar. Left mouse button to healer. Okay.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Which one's cure? Dismiss spell. Enlarge person. Cure light wounds. That'll loop. Keep going. I don't see anything. There's two main ways to light your path. First is light spell. Second is to give one of the characters an ever-burning torch to carry. Okay, well, she's already got an ever-burning torch. Okay, that's fine.
They will break against our resolve.
Ooh, monsters. Okay, yep. Order your character attack, select and click the left mouse button on the enemy. Switch between turn-based and real-time modes. Use turn-based key. Enemies are highlighted in red, allies in green. Cancel the turn around bits. Okay. Right, so pause. Young giant centipede. Okay, well, I guess we're all going for the giant centipede then. See, the can go for those, but not much point. Good enough. Loot this poor beggar. Added armor, okay. Gold coins and some oil. Let's have that. Oh, there's another scale by the looks of it. Anything else? Oh, giant fly. Let's swat this fiend.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
I really shouldn't be fighting these. I'm like following the god of this stuff. But
Burn, slice, behead, yes, behead.
wallop. Ah, I cut it. Dunk. It's dead. I kill stuff. That's what I do. I'm good at killing stuff. More flies.
May I see your enticing blood? Blood!
Ooh, that's a slight graphical Error. Nice. Right, they're dead.
Spirits demand your blood.
Wallop. Okay. Monitor the skulls. Okay. Right. Skin it. What do we have here? Anything? No, there's anything over that way. Okay. This looks civilized.
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere.
Okay.
Wenduak!
And Wendoak to you as well, friend.
Lan, did you find it? Who is that?
Oh, hi! I'm the god of the. I'm the follower of your god. Hi!
The do-gooders here to save our mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Admiring these strangers, they look like real monsters, as if they were kissed at birth by Lamash to himself. Ha! Ah, nice. It's wonderful. Hello. Demons are laying waste to Canabris.
If things are as bad as you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
This is the hall where we remember the glory of our forebears. Sorry about the mess. It doesn't usually look like this, trust me. Sometimes we even wipe the dust off the exhibits.
This is where the relics of the first Crusaders are displayed. Our lives are short. Our glories are quickly forgotten. But this place helps us to remember that we are just as worthy as anyone else. And that our lives are not lived in vain.
The first Crusaders? You've been down here that long? That's crazy.
And what exactly are you doing down here?
That's none of your bit.
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Ah, I see, I see.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Saul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary weapon. It's made from righteous heavenly flame and will burn anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to. It doesn't matter. An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will be able to work a minor miracle. Speaking of which, you're still here, Wendu, which means that deep down, you know it's possible.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll find the sword faster if I can help you.
Thanks. An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks, swordy. Help us, and in return, we'll get you out of here.
Sounds good.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't it?
What, you want to find the sword quickly so the underground monsters bring you back to the surface? So be it.
More people who pitch in help look for the sword, perhaps sooner the Mongols show the way back. Okay. Some objects aren't easy to find. Moving past such an object, every character automatically makes a perception skill check. If successful, the object is found. It's highlighted, drawing your attention, and can now be interacted with. Okay. Law religion.
I did it!
Statue of an unknown knight. The technique is crude. The figure is clearly crafted. A genuine feeling, judging by the style of armor, the knight is from the First Crusade. Okay. And it's got moss and food. Okay, so there's food there, alright.
No, backwards! Backwards!
Something?
Sealer past it, okay. A copper ring, alright. We'll take the copper ring.
Now what is that?
Camellia past it, okay. We've got 5 grinding stones.
What's that there?
A handful of gems, okay. Room looks like an improvised museum or perhaps some kind of temple. Alright.
Trail me. No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Alright, let's see what's in here.
I found something.
More grinding stones, okay. More gems.
What's that there?
More stones and gems. I can get across there.
I found something.
Aha! It is a swordy sword. Just the kind of thing that somebody who's looking for a sword might want. Mm-hmm. Day 16, month of Herodias, year 4715. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Branius feels drops of searing blood around his... Ouch. The wound healed by Tyrendelev reopens and weeps scarlet. But there is no pain or weakness. A hazy scene appears. A cave chamber. This one or another one entirely. Branius' heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my trusted friends, the people I swore to protect, people for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. They are up ahead in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refuses to join with the traitors and pay dearly for it. I could have tried to run, but I will not. Whilst I still have strength, I must. While recognizing the foreign origin of these thoughts, Reyes intuits that he can control them somehow. Let's try to furiously call out the traitors! Ah! Heal the wounded girl, or... yeah, let's try... Spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Branius. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leading us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? Frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by one after another. A priestess in colourful robes observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready. There is no going back. And don't waste your strength healing me, the girl whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There, in the vision, in the darkness, in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within the depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirruping and rustling emanates from the shadow, and sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traitors fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Brannis' head pounds with pain. It is no longer clear whose pain it is. It's the person called Lariel who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. But Brannis is determined to fight off the illusion. I know how to release malign influence. Let's try to just fight off the illusion. Will 10. Hooray! Force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying. But Brannius is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor. But alas, the one who sent the vision cannot attain the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in a strange vision or memory. The thrill and fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, terrifying demon lord. In a moment as swift as thought itself, the monster's hand is wrapped around the throat of the one they called Lariel. The foolish angel struggling on the rocks like a fly with its wings torn off, intones the shadow. Its voice changes as it moves, shifting from a quiet whispering to a sonorous shout, becoming young, then old and quavering. Where is your goddess, angel? Where is her self-assured herald? How is it that you are dying here alone, so far from the light of your heaven? A strange calm envelops the thought of the ones called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. The flaming sword flares into life in his hand, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh, and the monster recoils with a howl, releasing his grip on Lariel's throat. The angel falls back heavily on the rocks. His vitality is ebbing, but his pride remains undiminished. He grips the sword, and with a last burst of strength, plunges it into the rock. Brannius senses the vision is fading, a rush of thoughts diminishing like a river running dry. The last thing he hears is this. You will kill me, monster, this I know. But one day, someone will come here and raise up my sword. They will raise it up and punish evildoers and traitors! The vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colours. Brannius does not hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. The words fly from his lips, and with them something else. The heat blazing in Brannius' chest fades away. The edges of the scarred wound close, leaving not a scar behind. Looking down, Brannius sees the flaming sword in his hand, or rather its outline, the memory of what a sword looked like. The final surge of warm and soothing light, the sword vanishes and the light is drawn into his hand. Brannius senses that it will return. All he need do is call it. I'm a madman! I can summon burning swords!
Hey! Are you alright? You were kinda glowing just now.
I've got a sword in my hand! Okay. Foolish paladin, I do not accept Imoday's blessings.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
Candy.
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
It's my hand. The sword is my hand now. Yes, I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
Lariel? That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
You. Thousands of gongs, and no one's been able to touch it. And now you. An ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us. Get the sword and start talking about visions.
Yes.
Now, Wentwog, don't be a sore loser. He is clearly different from us. The sword appeared before him, along with the angel's name and all that other stuff, because he doesn't carry our mongrel taint. Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need to know any more than that.
Yes, but I worship the God who created you.
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we are because our ancestors' bodies were corrupted by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and animals. There's nothing heroic or special about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
Okay, requires Angel Mythic Path, reveal the light of heaven. I guess I have that.
That is just... wow, I mean, that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
What? Are you sure? Maybe it's just because I've got a hand. I'm very handy, you see.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar, but this light is more golden. Chief Sol needs to see this. Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive. And then, the perils of the maze won't be so bad if we go together. We'll make our way through it and find the way to Canabras.
Okay.
Let's go. We'll take the short route. Well, the only route, really.
What do we have here?
Okay, so I can do the skill check.
I am helpful, am I not?
Most of the game's mechanics are based on the rules of tabletop RPG Pathfinder, which uses dice determining outcomes of various actions. Most commonly used die is the D20. Skill checks, we need to roll a dice, specific type denoted as XDN, where N is the number of sides the die has, and X is the number of dice rolled. For example, 1D20 means the result comes from 1 from 20. 2d6 from 2 to 12, blah blah blah. Trying to get over the rubble, your character Camellia got the result of 14. This result is the sum of the dice rolled with 11, and various modifiers such as mobility skill bonus. Test difficulty is 12. Since 14 is not lower than 12, attempt has been successful. Cool. Then we...
Save the last one for me.
Every event is documented as a combat log. Okay. Oh, there's more down here. Okay. In which case, everybody. There's a giant spider down here.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Time to kill. Yeah? Wow, that confused me. I was like, what? I don't understand. This is all very new to me. Okay, so I guess we're going down. Seems to be anything up here. Mobility, get across. I could probably go do a get across thing over there.
Well, this didn't go well.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Oh, there's a skeleton down here. Loot it.
I'm not mad enough to do it.
Okay, well, I guess we're not going that way then. Loot. Oh, we've got someone's stomach, I guess.
What's in wait for me there?
Do not fear. Do not waver.
All right, that's good. Just all them dead. Okay, that's attack rolls and stuff. Fine. Ah, another skeleton. Crossbow, some gold, some bone meal. Okay, and a feather. All right. And we keep going.
What's that there?
Oh, a hidden skeleton. Okay. Well.
I crave for adventure.
Death is life's final surprise.
A bright future
And I
awaits
enjoy
us.
surprising people.
So many
They will
thoughts,
break
so
against
little
our
time.
resolve.
Let the attack commence.
Okay, well that's that dealt with. Can't be equipped. I can't. Okay, so I can't have that. I can have a great sword, but I'm guessing that means I can't use my shield. And we're starting to get a little beaten up. 7 out of 11. I could probably withstand a little bit more punishment. When do I class it? Who's fixing this slip bowstring? A quick goes over to cat-like eyes glow from his head. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are, where you're from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sol. Nan is sure that the light should be shown to mongrels. I thought you considered mongrels to be great warriors. You want to save the kids in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few sweet kids. Chief Sol is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out to the surface. Okay. Alright, I'll think about it. Don't show the chief the light and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. Interesting. Leaving a location. Click on this to leave a location. Our party needs to be near it. Before leaving the location, you'll be able to review and collect any loot you've left behind. Okay, I left behind some edible moss and flame tongue. Well, I guess I'll take them. Is there a party formation button? AI. I'm guessing that's on. Click to deactivate. Yeah, okay. Well. Hello, Mongrel. And Mongrel, and Mongrel. Hello. Everyone's called Mongrel here. What a fascinating situation you have. Everyone's called Mongrel. First impression of the Mongrel village is of a squalid dump with odours to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All signs of a normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way forward. Hair on his head grows in limp, wispy stands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. You hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Outlandish, eh? End-time sauropods indeed. Chief Sol, we found the Angel's Sword. We found the one who can wield it. He has a vision, and now the Angel's Sword, together with the Light of Heaven, are somehow inside him. Gather the tribe. Anyone can hold a weapon, and the young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Sol raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Our lad's always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. Sol eyes you up and down. An Uplander with the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have the good things happen. It's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Okay. Coloured options marked as associated with specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the early stage of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain the opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. What have you missed? A bit of Dungeoneering. You missed kind of the whole introduction thing. If I can briefly recap it. So Branius, who is this fella down here, that's me, got pulled into a festival being injured by demons and was briefly healed. The protector of the city turned out to be a silver dragon. Demons attacked, and a demon lord turned up and killed the dragon in like 2 hits. It was like one back to the head and then slice, and the silver dragon's head came flying off. I shot the dragon with a crossbow. Not the dragon, the demon. It then opened a hole in the ground, and everybody started falling through into it. I have since been moving through a cavern, gathering various people, as you can see here, as I've gone. Until I got to a point a few minutes ago where I found a sword that belonged to an angel, and it was a sword that was on fire, because, or more accurately, the sword was fire or something. I don't know, an angelic sword. And now I've gone through to a village full of people who are called the Mongrels, who are basically underground living mutants, and I've been given an option. I've been told by Wendlag here to not show the chief the light of the sword, and if I don't do that, if I don't show him the light, then she will lead me through the dungeon, the maze, and lead me up. Lead me up. Or I could show him the light, and this guy here would favour me, and then we can go and rescue a bunch of children trapped in the maze. I am a chaotic neutral, so I'm not doing the lawful path. I'm doing the chaotic path because I'm chaotic. I'm not lawful. I'm chaotic fellow. In my character creation, I basically came up with the story that Branius here, he's an inquisitor. He's a monster summoning inquisitor, right? So he fights mostly in hand-to-hand combat, but if he needs to, he can summon a monster. And he worships the god of hidden creatures and chaos, basically. So these people here, so Wendwag, for example, she's one of the people who has basically been touched by the god that I worship, or in appearance anyway, where we're monstrous humanoids. who dwell in the dark places. I worship that god, but I'm not actually Inquisitor. I'm just a mad dwarf. I'm just a mad dwarf who thinks he's an Inquisitor. He's just a completely insane dwarf. And I've taken the morality of chaotic neutral, which means I just kind of do whatever I feel like. I'm not beholden to law, and good and evil aren't really things that I worry about, really. I just do whatever I feel like doing at the time and follow my own conscience. So, chaotic. Lan whips around to look at you, stunned. He clenches his fist for a moment as if planning to shake the truth out of you, but he quickly gets a hand on himself. I don't know why you're lying. No doubt you have your reasons, but I know it's a lie, and you know it, and Wendu knows it. Lan turns to Wenduweg. Tell him, Wendu. I performed a chaotic action. Yes. What? Well, there's many gods in this, and I worship a god who basically is the god of hidden and deformed things. Wenduweg stares blankly at him. I saw the light shining between the rocks, and then it went out. Lan saw what he wanted to see. Why are you doing this? Because I'm not a good person. I'm an insane dwarf. Doing what? Telling the truth? You saw some kind of light near me, and you thought that I meant I now have Angel's sword. You're mistaken. There is no need to drag other people into it. Scaly half of Lan's face is expressionless as always. The human half is twisted in the pain of betrayal. I see how it is. You and Wendu have worked everything out between yourselves. Lan barks a hollow laugh. I'm such an idiot. Lan beats his fist against his forehead, causing a few scars to fly off. An idiot who decided to trust you? Yes! You decided to trust an insane dwarf! Everybody around me said that they didn't want to go anywhere or save anyone, but I didn't believe them. I always have to take things further than anyone else. Isn't that right, Chief? Fine, I see how things are. I don't need any more convincing. Peace, Lan. Miracles are not meant for us. We, the tribe, we wait. If you're one of us, you will wait. We are not going anywhere. Uplander, rest now. There is a hut over here. You can rest there. And he's silent, his eyes shifting from you and Sol to Wenduweg. And he's like, what? What? You made the right choice. It was the lesser of two evils. And now, rest, so we can be at our best when we go into the maze. Promise to lead you to the surface, and I will. Hooray, I've got to level up. Combat victories and other achievements give you character experience points. After accumulating a certain amount of experience, the character gains a new level. It allows them to take a new class or raise the level in one of the classes they already possess. It also gives other advantages such as increased hit points. Yeah. Nice. Okay, so level up. Okay, so this is probably going to take a few minutes to actually do. So, Inquisitor and Monster Tactician. So that's what I am. And I've got Monster Summoning 1. This spell summons an extra planar dog. It appears where you designate and acts according to its initiative check results. It attacks your opponents to the best of its ability. So that's what I can do. Also, I've got martial weapon proficiency, which unfortunately doesn't appear to cover what I'm actually... Oh no, that's prerequisite 4, okay. So I've got a flail. So I found one on the floor and I was like, yeah, I'll have this instead of punching stuff. So level 2 plus 5, okay. Base attack bonus, nothing. And I've got an extra spell slot, so I can use wisdom on initiative checks in addition to dexterity modifier, which is good because I've got lots of wisdom. There we are, that's me. I've got 4 skill points to spend. Let's go with... I mean, I've got pretty good... magic device is like, no, I don't need any points and use magic device. Let's go persuasion. And mobility. Because I kind of need mobility. I'm shit at it otherwise. Let's get my mobility up a little bit. What's that actually do? Armor. Oh, okay, so that gives me negative modifiers depending on what sort of stuff I've got. But I'm a dwarf, which means my armor doesn't affect that, I think. Knowledge world. Yeah, let's go with knowledge world. There we go. So anything to do with religion, I'm like, yeah, I know it. I know it. On my way becoming a blacksmith NPC. Yes, well, you know that the blacksmiths are always the most important people in the town when it comes to adventurers turning up, because they always go there and go, I need a weapon. And the blacksmiths are like, yes, I shall craft you the finest blades. And then they go out and do adventures and win. So adventurers never win without a blacksmith. Spells, right? Okay, spell is available to commit. So I've got spells. I've got. I went because I'm a bonkers guy. Because I'm insane. I was just going to take cure and cause wounds. So I've just got I can cure wounds or I can cause them, and that's it. That's my spells. But I can take another spell. True Strike was an interesting one because it's like I can cast that and make myself guarantee a hit. But everything we've been taking on has been dead in a single round. Inaudible. Target is dazed for a round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage. Just shout at someone. That sounds like something a madman would do. Just shout at someone. Just go. Yeah. I think I'm going to take the ability to shout at people. It's my spell. Yes. Some may call this junk. I call it treasures. So there you go. That's him.
Let's shake a leg.
Now, if I go to alignment biography, alignment shifted to chaotic neutral. Well, it's already on chaotic neutral. Alignment shifted to chaotic. Hid the light of heaven from the Mongols. Yeah. That's fine. That's where I was. That's where I am. I'm chaotic neutral. Now, one of these somewhere. Oh yeah, that's my domain. Is madness. I can just go. You're crazy now. At people. That's it. See if I can find if it mentions anywhere my actual. Special abilities, no. Ah, there we are. This is the god I worship, Lamashtu. Lamashtu is the mother and patroness of many misshapen and malformed creatures that crawl, slither, or flap on, above, or below the surface of Golarion. Her unholy symbol is a 3-eyed jackal head, which may be represented in many ways, and her sacred animal is the jackal. So I follow the goddess of mutants, basically. Like, yeah, that's my god. Visions of Madness. Give a creature a vision of madness as a melee dungeon attack. Well, I mean, you can. I mean, that's I'm assuming that means I've got bonuses there. Or maybe it's a reduction because of whatever I've got. I don't know. Well, I mean, you can. There's no harm in it. But yeah, it appears that in this, when you're actually getting a actual an option, when you're given an option to do, and it's like, oh, do you want to follow this path? Do you want to do an evil action? Do you want to do a good action? And that changes your morality. So because I'm chaotic, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to do the chaotic ones.
Together, we stand.
Now, I did tell these to auto level up, so that's good. So she's a paladin, I think. Yeah, lay on hands. So essentially, she's a paladin. Yeah, you're a paladin, level 2 paladin. We've got a shaman here. I've not been using spells at all. Again, just kind of overall, but very, very good on the trickery thing. An ice plant. Okay, so she's a. She's undetectable. Undetectable alignment. Cannot be determined for unknown reasons. Usually indicates the character is enchanted or possesses an enchanted item. Interferes with the determination of your arm. So I probably need to keep an eye on her, considering it's an undetectable alignment. So you're just like, ah, she might be a traitor. Maybe. But she's a shaman. Shaman, if you prefer. So level up this guy. Level up, level up, level up. Wave the longbow. So he's a lawful neutral Zen archer. So it's probably a monk. Okay, there you are. There's a monk. Yes, she's the one with the smite slots. Yeah. And this one, who I think is waifu material. There you are, right there, waifu material. The blue skinned spider lady. Yeah, with a tail. Why not? And she's just a straight fighter. So best deck. So she's best with the ranged weapon. I didn't think I had I might have had mongrel as an option, but I don't remember it. Strength 3. So she's pretty good. She's pretty damn good in combat. She basically did what I did and went, charisma? Nah, I don't need charisma. Everything in being in the combat beast. There you go.
Road calls me. I'll take the bait.
And yes, I chose the madman speech pattern. Ooh, there's stuff over here. There's loot. It's their loot, so I'm not going to take it. Right, so you made the right choice to listen to evils, yeah. So where's the place where I can rest? Is it over here? In which tent do I get to rest? Because this is loot, and I don't want to start mucking around with loot, trying to steal their stuff. All these things. I go down here. Do I need to go back round? Where do I need to go?
This way.
Oh, can I just rest? Do I have a rest button? Wait without resting? That's camp. Now, he said, Chief Soul said there's a tent I can rest in. August Worm. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. Oh, look at me. I'm a rich bugger. Elderly man in expensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. Face is peppered with several heel cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is August Worm. Yes, that Worm. You now have heard of me if you spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Where? Yes. Yes. What kind of proposition, Mr. Rich Man? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. No intention to see the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. Must find a route back to the service of the city, if there's anything left of it. I'm a moderately pious man, and I don't mind relying on the help of a person who has the favor of the gods, especially with so many demons working about. While strong, it will be no trouble to you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling around throughout caves, playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead back to the city, and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It's good to have friends among the Canaveras elite. Diplomacy 16. Have I got diplomacy 16? Well, someone has. 2,000 gold. Hey! You've taken advantage of my dire circumstances. Very well, make it 2,000. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I'll sit here in the village. Okay. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement when you find the way out. Be sure to tell me. Power twists and warps all who possess it. Once a person becomes accustomed to a special position in society, blah 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 blah.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Right. So I need to find the tent that they told me I can rest in. Where is it? Is it over here somewhere? Hey Uplanders, come see my wares. Okay. You there! Tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smiles at you, broadly showing off her double row of small sharp teeth. You, from the service! You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dyra. Let's trade. Okay, let's trade. Dyra can buy the trophies you bought from the caves and sell something you might need in the adventure that awaits you. For example, potions of cure light wounds. I mean, I've got yeah, you got a bow. You've got a bow, so you're both pretty much okay. Well, look, I'm a madman, alright? I'm a neutral madman who doesn't obey the law, and has no compunction between being good or evil. He's just like well, I fancy more money. Give me more money, and we'll be good. And it's like, so I've got a scale mail, right? Well, where's shared stash? Let's see. We've got padded armor. Did either of you two have armor? No, you don't. I should probably give you that. Merchant pay well for grinding stones. Okay. Let's get all the grinding stones. All the gems. Yeah, let's get the coal. Scoring inflict wounds, let's hold on to that. Bone meal, hold on to that. That's an ingredient, we'll hold on to that. That's an ingredient, we'll hold on to that. Ingredient, reagent, fine feather, sell. Masterwork light crossbow. Longbow, cold iron short spear, falcon, kokiri. A burning torch, got 2 more of them. Short spear, copper ring, long sword. I'll probably sell a long sword. Don't need a long sword, I don't think. Sell a long sword. Ah, well, very good, yes. This stomach. Light shield. I'll probably hang on to that on the off chance. A masterwork greatsword. No, I don't need a greatsword. And a comma. The monk weapon, so he could use it. Right, I think that'll do for now. Let's see. Padded armor. What have you got? I could use leather armor, a light pick, 1d4 damage. I've got a flail at the moment. 1d8 damage. 1d8 bludgeoning. 3 to 10 damage when equipped. Heavy pick. 3 to 8 damage. Still not as good. Play a warhammer. I could take a warhammer. 3 to 10. 3 to 10. 20 times 2. 20 times 3. It's a bit better. Warhammer's a little bit better on the criticals than the flail, so I could. How much is that? 12. 12 circles. Okay. Alright. So take a warhammer for me. Quiver of cold iron ammo. 20 units of cold iron ammo. Cold iron ammo is known for its effectiveness against demons and fae. It's forged at a lower temperature to perfect its delicate properties. Okay. A mutated fish. Wow, that's expensive for fish. That is one expensive fish. What about you? What have you got? You've got a regular longbow. Couple of potions. You're just a straight fighter, aren't you? Give you a great axe as well for melee. Or I could just not. I could take that back. Take that back, because you can have a sword and a shield as well. Although you're probably better with a finesse weapon. Have I got any finesse weapons? Finesse. Okay, so that's a 1 to 4. So I do have a finesse weapon. This may take a while. So, hey, you might want to get some potions of healing. Right. Nah, I'm good. Potions of cure. I mean, they're expensive stuff. Yeah, well, again, I suppose it depends upon what the material was. Like, bronze smelts at a lower temperature than iron. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to get you wouldn't be able to smelt iron at a lower temperature because it has to be that temperature in order to properly become malleable, I would guess. I mean, you're the blacksmith. I'm not. I'm just going on the basic understanding of physics. Yeah. Let's get a couple of potions of healing then. And I could get the fish. I will buy your fish, sir. Or madam, or whatever you are. Purifying solution, what's that? Clean and safely consume any food in the corrupted wastelands. That sounds useful. How much money do I have? I'm guessing not a lot. Deal!
Where do you want me?
Right, so let's get you a kikiri and a shield for if you need to go into melee combat. You are a monk, so you should have that as well. That's a monk's weapon. I'm guessing these are unlimited ammo. Oh, well, fair enough. There you go. Wouldn't want to smelt steel anyway. Burn off the carbon. Yeah. What else we got? What weapon have you got there? A cold iron rapier. You just got a long sword. That's just a regular longsword. Full Iron Falcon, 2 to 8 damage. Is that better? 18 to 20, 19 to 20 times 2. 16 to 6 to 12, 4 to 11. Yeah, well, that's better than her longsword. Better than your longsword, have a falcon. Okay. That's like... I see, it's a two-handed weapon. Two-handed... Okay, well, we won't worry about that then. Have your longsword and your shield back. Where'd your shield go? There. Have your longsword and the shield rather than I can do 1 point more damage with a falcon. That's me. You can have an everlasting torch as well. You got potion of cure, like wounds, potion of enlarge. You can have a potion of cure on there. You've got a potion of cure. You've got 2 potions of cure. I will take the last potion of cure. Can I not wear the hat? I suppose I can take the hat off, can't I? Get rid of the hat. There we go. I'm not going to use that because I've got absolutely rubbish use scores. Armor. You better have that. There we go. Rapier wouldn't be too useful. Harden it, you need to heat it up to non-magnetic temperature, which is not cold. Yeah, I'm kind of getting the impression that you want to smell something, you want it to be hot. You just want it to be hot. Otherwise, it's not going to be any good. One-handed. Right, get me my hammer. Rawr! Warhammer. That's a short spear, and that's a cold iron short spear. I probably should keep the cold iron stuff in case I do come across demons, because apparently it's good versus demons. But there you go. I've got a pearl as well. That's a masterwork light crossbow, and I've got a regular light crossbow. Okay, well, let's equip the masterwork. You are not very good with a ranged weapon. You are very good with a ranged weapon. Can you use... Oh, you can use a crossbow. Alright. There we are. There's another weapon set for you. Crossbow. Best thing about learning blacksmithing. Skill plane. I will accept this. I will accept this. What have we got there? Terendalev's skull. Okay, Terendalev. She was the silver dragon who got killed. This is restore life to a deceased. Restore life to a deceased. Can I just stack these like that? No. Okay, won't let me just stack them. Got a bottle of oil. All right. Well, that'll do. Right, let's find the place. Maybe this is... this might be it. Time passes, your characters become tired and act less effectively because we're fatigued. Okay. It's time. We're heading out now. Lan won't get in our way. When Drag breathes in deeply through her nose, her eyes narrowing in concentration, like she's trying to taste the air to detect even the faintest sense. Finally, she gives an approving nod. Lan won't get in our way. I'm going to leave Horgus and Anivia here. Getting you all out at once will be difficult. We'll let the injured woman recover. I think I like knowing there are uplanders sitting in a village, but trying to drag an injured person through the maze would be suicide. Don't even get me started on the other one. He's not going to get off his backside unless we send a litter to carry him. Okay, well, I guess I guess August isn't coming with us. Is it the only way to the surface? Yeah, okay, alright. Let's go then. Right, another thing. You could have chosen not to listen to me, but you did. That means you have real strength in you. A strong person can take the truth even if they don't like it. And the truth was on my side. I want to say thank you. You saved the tribe from a stupid mistake. They're alive now because of you. Way! I did a good thing! My chaotic nature did a good thing! Yes. Yes. I would guess that quite probably what they're doing is some sort of fantasy cold fire forging or something. I don't know. I don't know much about Pathfinder at all. Now let's go to the boats. Okay. Alright, well, the bloke was like, oh yes, come and tell me the way out. And I'm like, yeah, sure, for $2,000. Yeah. I wonder if I can actually go back and see him and go, hey, we're off now. Bye. Let's save. Save. Just on the off chance of being able to tell him, hey, right, we're off now. See it. Let's see if he went wandering off up here somewhere, maybe.
Backwards!
Did he go wandering up here? Mongrel. Was this the way in? I think this might be the way in. I think it was like that. Yeah, that was the way in. Okay. Up here. See if that bloke is still around. Horgus. Mongrel. Sealer, Mongrel, Soul. Mongrel. Mongrel, I would like. I'm guessing that's like the end. Yeah, they're guards, so that's the end of the village. I'm guessing then that I can't find him to get him to come with me. Mongrel's out here. That's their fields. Okay. Mongrel. Horgus, there he is. Horgus Worm. I'm a man of facts, and the facts are simple. You had a duty to protect Kennebrez, and you failed to do so. While demons were plotting their attack, you were snooping on upstanding citizens. When we do our job, you don't see a thing, because, shocker, nothing bad happens. Remember the time demon worshippers poisoned all the wells? Or when they blew up the town hall? How about when they murdered all the priests in the temple of Iomedae in their beds? Not ringing any bells? That's because we stopped them from happening. Horgus and the continuing argument seems to have dragged on for hours. How do you sleep? What's the bud? How's the leg? Okay. Sooner we get out of it. Okay. Alright, yeah, I guess I'm just leaving them behind. Can you put up a description of one of those cold weapons? I'll see. Info. This iron, mined deep underground and known for its effectiveness against demons and fey creatures, is forged at a lower temperature to preserve its delicate properties. So it's a special type of iron, I would guess. That kind of description suggests it's like, oh, it's a special iron that is not actually, not actually ferrous. It's not actually Fe, it's something else, I would guess, with that kind of description. Because it's specifically forged at a lower temperature to preserve its delicate properties. So magic iron, I would assume by that description. Worth 200. Right, anyway, we need to be getting out of here, which is this way by the looks of it. Lake at the Shield Maze. Every week, new soldiers and mercenaries arrive to join the crusade. To recruit them into your army, you need to hire them. Okay, so there's an army mechanic as well. Interesting. Right, most enemies try to attack your most vulnerable party members. You can always use the optimal formation instead of adjusting your party formation manually. This is the first formation in the list. Align your party automatically, putting the strongest members at the front row. It works automatically, whilst using it, you can't change the formation manually. So which button was it? Oh, hang on, let me, cycle back to the beginning, so I want to see what button it was you pressed. What button did you press? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, right, okay, the one next to the cross, okay. Optimal auto formation, okay. So I'm all the way back here. I'm like, wow, okay, so Sealer? Sealer's the most effective one, apparently. Okay. Or the strongest party member. Oh, squeeze through. Give it a go. You need to crawl through this crack in the doorway, and we're in. There we go. Open door. Baphomet Cultist updated. Base defense, attack, and abilities. Oh, Baphomet Cultist, okay. What have we got in here? An urn and some monies. A figurine, some monies. And a potion of reduced person. Okay.
What's in wait for me there?
Save the last one for me.
Right, okay, so this is what we've got. Neophyte Wizard, Neophyte Sharpshooter, Baphomet Cultist. Well, as a cultist, and he follows Baphomet, he is anathema to me and my god. You should probably take on the wizard. You're a ranged, so you can target the sharpshooter. And you're a druid. You're a druid. What have you got on you? You've got the sword, haven't you? Go after the wizard as well, because wizards are dangerous people. Hey, there we are. Massacred.
Shall we move? We shall move.
Pick lock 35. I'll just break the lock. Took me 9 minutes to break that lock. Like, yeah. You tend to open any lock chest either by picking the lock with trickery skill or breaking it with brute force. No checks are required to break it, but it will take some time. Some of the contents will be broken. Whatever this was, it's now busted. Fair enough. I got some of that. Whatever it used to be is now just scraps and shreds. Hey! I broke a magic thing. Hey! Let's see. Leather armor. Okay. Dagger and a heavy crossbow. Alright. Chain shirt. Other stuff. Scroll of protection from law. Can't use it. Alright. Onwards! On journey, you're going to come across a lot of traps. Whenever you party members approach the trap, they automatically pass a perception skill check. To succeed, you'll see a zone that, if entered, will activate the trap. Attempt to disarm the trap. Follow the line leading from the trap to interact with the button as you would any other interactive object. Disarm attempt will be performed by the character with the highest trickery skill bonus. So as with any other skill check, you should attempt to select the whole party before making disarm attempt. Okay. So there.
I hope you appreciate this.
Nice, it worked. Oh, pile of bones. Let's have you as a potion. I got no idea what way is the correct way to go.
No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Nice. Another urn. Anything else of interest? There's a door. I would have thought something over here. That looks like it might be interesting.
This way.
Well, this looks definitely like some sort of meeting hall. Ah, corrupted mongrels.
Tear your throat out.
Okay, well, they don't like me. Time to get stuck in.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
The spirits demand your blood.
I'll rip you apart.
Wham! Yeah. Hey, still moving. Wendwag looks at the mongrel's corpse, her lip curling, and then turns away. Well, are we going or what? Okay. There aren't that many mongrels. You must know each other. Who was that? You never told me the maze was called. Yeah, I want to get out here as fast as possible. Will I be continuing this series? I probably will be, I imagine. I mean, I like what I like. Let's call it Bungeons and Baggins, and this is very much from the origin of Bungeons and Baggins, and so I probably will actually carry this on because I'll be quite interested. And I'll probably get Leah to do a drawing of what she imagines Branius to look like. So, hey, here's Branius. Just draw him. Just do him for a laugh. Some bonkers dwarf who just turned up and was like, yes, I'm here. As for today, I'll only be going for another like 10 minutes or so. Although it says that my recording's stopped. I don't know why, but Streamlabs is saying that my actual recording time has stopped. Although I'm still playing, obviously. And I think it says I'm still streaming. Let me just confirm. Let's confirm that. Yes, it says I'm still live. So I guess I'm still live. Where's Streamlabs go? Yeah, there we are. I'll probably try and get out of here, and then I'll save it, and then carry on. Right. Now do you see why I didn't want to land the other scum here? You shouldn't know what happens to the people who venture here. The ones we killed today were mourned long ago. Let's keep it that way. Okay. Bloodstains still mar the ground. Around them are comfortable benches and pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching the suffering. Pick the lock. It's locked. Can I? How many times am I going to do pick the lock? When do I can't pick locks?
I am helpful, am I not?
Nice. Okay. There's a thing over here.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Let's go through this one. Oh, an armory and a shrine. Oh, and places to live. Okay. Neophyte sharpshooters. There's a cultist over there.
Forwards!
They will break against our resolve.
Cultist champion and neophyte wizard. Okay. Let's concentrate on the champion first. You better start shooting wizard, I think. Nice. And
What's on your mind?
you've got cure light wounds.
I crave for adventure.
Yeah, I've got cure light wounds. There we go. Right. Everyone's healthy. Okay. Ooh, punching dagger. Okay. Scale mail. Just collect everything. Chests. Collect all that stuff. Right. So in here is not the correct way. So I guess we're going to have to take on these cultists.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
What have I got? A neophyte fater and a sharpshooter. Okay. Shh.
Beg me to stop.
You are today's sacrifice.
Into the fray.
May I see your entrails, please?
Here we go. You better cure yourself because you've been hit for a lot of damage. You deal with him. There we go.
The world in crimson.
Right, well that was a bit bloodier than I expected.
So little time.
Let's heal myself. And off him. And go through this door. And how many...
I found something.
Okay. We'll go and use it. Ooh, secret passage. Ah, and a thing. Oh, I didn't want to press that button.
What's that?
Ah, I saw the dotted line.
I am helpful, am I not?
Nice. Let's just loot this place as we go in. And I'm guessing... Well, I don't know. I came through here, so I'm guessing I'm supposed to go through that door. But... secrets. Secrets. Take all the secrets. There we go. Right, let's just have a quick inventory flick and see if there's anything I can do to increase combat effectiveness. I've got scale, so I don't think I need to do anything more of that. Decorated scabbard, masterwork short sword. It's 49, I got 4 to 11. Whole iron masterwork longsword. Masterwork, 4 to 11 times 3. Slightly better chance of critical hits, but doesn't do as much damage. Slashing. Maybe. What have you got? You've got a regular longsword. Okay. Let's give you a masterwork cold iron. Those protections. You've got banded. Okay. That's leather. Scale. Scale is not as good as banded. Chain shirt. Some cost 4. Some cost 5. I don't have any better shields. Baphomet Cultist Heavy Shield. Can I use that? I've got a light shield. -2 armor check penalty. 15. Yeah, alright, I'll take Cultist Shield. What can you... Can you wear scale? You can. 3 max dexterity. You got 4, so I don't think you should. You got 5. Well, leather armor would be best. Alright, leather armor it is. What have we got in the way of bows for you? Longbow. Otherwise, crossbows, light crossbow, 3 to 10, 3 to 10. Heavy crossbow, 3 to 12. Range 50. It's a simple. Primary hand, secondary hand. I mean, it does more, but does it have a longer... Does it have a longer cooldown? I don't know. Almost new diary. Life is shit. While my brethren are having a great time up on the surface, I'm stuck down here with Hosilia, the Nightmare, and the Mongrel Scum. Top it all off, a pipe sprung a leak, an elemental is smashing up the kitchen, and Hosilia is sending it to slaughter everyone it meets in the maze's passageways. All I can do is hide around corners, under beds, and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it, serving Baphomet. This isn't how I pictured it at all. What's this? Club. Okay. Guessing this is not really a lot more I can do, really. You've got a decent rapier. I mean, I don't think there's any... It's 4 to 9. That's a glaive. It's two-handed. There's a punch dagger. That's not going to be nearly enough damage. It's a regular dagger. Cold Iron Falcon's a two-handed weapon. Spear is one-handed, but it won't do enough damage. Long sword, yeah, it's about the same. It's a glaive. I mean, I could, but no, I don't think I will. I think I'll have to kind of stick with what I got. Encumbrance, light, no penalty. Light. Okay. Every enemy has their own unique statistics and abilities. Sometimes knowledge of an enemy's strong and weak points can be crucial for victory. Enable the hints about the creatures you fight. Press the inspect button on the interface bar or the Y. Information you should come in handy when making tactical decisions.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
Okay, I'm probably going to fight the elemental up here. Nearfight cleric. Okay, so it's got a +2 dart. AC 12. AC 13. Heavy crossbow +4. Okay.
We will win this war. The light take you.
Only you deserve my obedience.
I will help where I can. No glory without risk.
Go for their hearts!
Let's shake a leg. Let the attack commence.
The heartbeat quickens.
Alright, here we go. Near-effect fighter. You probably should come over here and deal with that cultist. Nice. Nice. Potion Cure Up Wounds is a good way to heal in battle. To use it, drag it into your character's belt slot. Well, he's dead. There we go. I'm better again. And let's just take everything. Including this bit over here. Ritual pool filled with fresh blood. Okay. Now, which door do I go through? Let's try the north first. Must be a way to open it. Okay. Let's have a look around in here. See if we can find something. This is a ritual pool filled with blood. Is there anything here? No. Don't see anything there. Don't see anything there. Maybe there's a switch I have to hit this way.
What's that there?
Right. Okay. Where's the line? Line is there.
I hope you appreciate this.
Well, that worked. In I go.
Wherever my legs carry me.
A dretch. Celtic Evil Outsider. Fire damage exceptions good or cold iron. Okay, so I need cold iron to deal with it. Well, it's a good job 2 of my people have got cold iron weapons. I don't have any other cold iron, I don't think. Long sword, flame tongue, masterwork, short sword, dart, light mace. Damage is that 4 to 9. Not bad. The masterwork glaive, punch dagger, light crossbow, regular dagger, cold iron falcon, two-handed. I could suppose I can go with a two-handed weapon and switch to that slot. Right. Just try to take out the Dretch first.
This kill is for you.
You encountered enemy Dretch's damage reduction. Okay, yeah. Nice. Judging by the corpses littered around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. Yeah, and it was a Dretch and it's dead. Okay, let's take that. Appear to be anything else of interest in here. Well, let's keep going. Door to the heart of the shield maze is locked with magic.
Forwards.
Okay.
Backwards. Backwards.
Is there a door over here? No. So I need to go through there. This is also locked quite probably with a mechanism. Need a key. Okay. I don't think there was anything left in here. It was just... No, it's just those bodies. Well, I guess I've got to backtrack and try and find a key. Oh, chest over there. I didn't see that. Been in there, been in here, not been in there. Pick that lock, yep.
Now what is that?
Alright. Alt. Oh, clever. The trap is triggered in here.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Right, I want you. Weapon group, I'm guessing. Weapon group 1. And just...
Burn. Slice. Behead.
Take you! I'll cut you wide open.
Alright, everybody going. Five damage, okay. Well, we're doing very... Whee, well done. I say we're doing very little damage to him. And taking a considerable amount... I mean, he's... Where is it? I suppose... Yeah, wow, he's tough. Can I do a touch of chaos? Attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks. Let's do saving throws. Alright. Don't need to, he's dead. And spin this around. Disarm that trap.
I am helpful, am I not?
And now loot everything. Lockpicks can be found in hard locks. They may be found among the loot or bought from a vendor. Lockpick is expended upon use and gives a bonus to trickery skill check when the character attempts to pick a lock. Okay. Spin back round. Let's take all this stuff. I can sell anything that I can't use. Anything else? No, can't do anything there. Fine. Back in here for that. Pick it. Alright, okay. Loot that. More stuff.
Trail me.
I found something.
Okay, well, let's have a look at it. A bowl and some potions. Okay. Anything else in here? No. Some more stuff. A corrupted mongrel. I'll try and avoid you if I can. More stuff. And what's this? Canabra's system of aqueducts channeling water from the river into the city. It was seriously damaged by earthquake. Ah, right. Okay, so it's aqueduct here, so that's why this area is flooded. Okay.
Let me draw the first blood.
Okay.
No glory without risk.
I'm going to go all the way around here. There we are. Right, he's dead. He was guarding this. Oh, okay. This looks like a place where... doesn't look like it's a way out, but it definitely looks like a thing.
No match for me.
We are the light. They
The spirits demand your blood.
Okay, well, let's do saving throws on him. So he looks like he's going to be a toughie. You are hurt. Okay, in which case... B? Was B for belt? Yes. Use that potion. Want to use the potion? Oh, I have to do it that way. Okay.
Your pain is my pleasure.
Alright, well, we're doing... Hey, there we are. That's what I say, doing a significant amount of damage to him. And he's got... an unidentified ring. Interesting. What else was there in here? There's a bag. Rainbow quartz and claws. And a box over here. Fork, some money, and a potion. Okay. In which case, I need to go back into you. And potion healing. Where are you? There you are. 27. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to afford to use a few of these. Potion of mage armor. That's pretty cool. Right. Well, there's nothing else in here. So I guess I need to go back out. And there was another door, wasn't there, behind... Well, two doors behind this fella. Alright, everybody in.
Rely on me.
You can trust me.
Upright.
Okay, you're going to have to lay on hands on yourself. There we are. And then... open up, see what's in. Big lock 90, go for it.
I hope you appreciate this.
Some butter, by the looks of it. Honey, okay. And there was another box down here. Oh, I'm going to have to spin the camera around.
I see something over there.
Right, well, somewhere there's got to be a key. Further down, alright, further down it is.
Save the last one for me.
Alright, more guys. Neophyte fighter, Hand of Hosilia. Okay.
They'll beg me to stop.
All creatures in 20-foot radius. Can I summon Inspire Rage, accept effect? It's disabled. The character won't accept the effects of Inspire Rage from any Scold. Okay. Where is? All right, here's my spells. I guess Virtue. Can I? Where's my summoning? Level 0, Acid Splash. Give it a shot at him. Nice. Okay. Now go over here. You've got a couple of items on your belt. Charge, Grace, Affliction, Demoralize. Try and demoralize the Hand of Hosilia.
May I see your entrails, please?
Ouch. Okay. I need to retreat, and everyone else needs to deal with him.
I wonder what lies beyond.
I'm down, but I've got this on not death. There we are. So I get back up again.
No reason to pause.
You want to try and heal me up? Thank you.
Road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Breastplate. Ooh, 6 armor class, 3 max dexterity scale mail. Oh, alright, okay.
I spy. What do I spy?
Door to the unfinished section in the maze can be opened using a nearby torch. Does it mean that door or this door? Party is overloaded with equipment and loot, and its movement is slowed. Okay.
Shall we move? We shall move.
So we've got heavy encumbrance overall. Let's. I'll take the breastplate, because I've got the lowest dexterity, I think. So there we are. It's slightly better for me. What's the stuff we just dump? Masterwork heavy mace. Sounds good. Daggers. Let's just drop a bunch of daggers. Couple of punching daggers yet. Let's drop them. What we've got here, this is a regular rapier. I think everyone else has got a decent. To you, you're dexterity, aren't you? You got Kikiri. 1 to 4. 1 to 6. A rapier instead of a Kikiri. Falcata. Who can use a Falcata? Oh, it's an exotic. Okay. Dwarven Axe. I can use a Dwarven Axe. I will take that dwarven axe over this hammer. Big shield. You've got a little shield. -1 penalty. Oh, you can't use the big shield. You can. You have the big shield. Dueling sword, finesse wielding. Nobody can use that. Okay. Masterwork, 100. £5. Warhammers. Let's just drop these two. Drop the longbow. Does drop the leathers, leather armor. Yeah, it's not worth much. Let's drop all of that. Padded, yeah, let's drop padded. And what you got? A masterwork cold iron longsword. So I'd really need something else that's masterwork. Long spear and a spear. Simple weapons. Not finesse. Okay, so I'm not going to give it to the archer. Probably do, I imagine. It feels fairly heavy. Yeah, £15. And they're not worth a lot. Let's drop the flails. Might as well get rid of the remains. Can't do anything with that. That'll do. 83% travel speed reduced. Ooh. Right. Training room.
Wherever my legs carry me.
Corrupted Mongrel Ranger, Corrupted Mongrel Guard. Alright.
The light. Take you.
Go for their hearts.
Let's summon a monster. Oh, he's dead. Might as well get stuck in.
Let the attack commence.
Oh, he's dead. What's he got? Darts, or I'll leave them. Purifying solution? Yes, I should take a purifying solution.
No, backwards, backwards.
And I'm guessing this is the door it wanted me to open?
What's that there?
Go find out. Dangerous enemies. The game contains optional but especially dangerous opponents. Groups of enemies that only the most experienced advances can. Once the opponent awaits you on the other side of this door, carefully weigh all the risks involved before entering. Okay. Take the money. Giant spider legs? Yeah, why not? It's worth a bit. Okay. Save game. Save. Now this must be the elemental that maybe they were talking about. Large water elemental, yeah. Alright.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Die, die.
Well, we'll see about damaging it. You got anything? Demoralize, acrobatics, fight defensively, treat affliction. Melee weapon, no. Okay. We'll try saving throws on it. got anything smite evil? Okay, is it evil though? Large. Outside in neutral. No, okay, so it's not evil. What have you got in the way? Spells. Daze. Find Zap. 1d3. Meh. Much lot. No. Well, let's just see what we can do. I don't think you got. Oh, you still got a enlarged person. +2 bonus to strength, -2 penalty to dexterity, -1 attack rolls. Deal more damage. Oh, I could.
All I see is blackness.
Right. Belt. Sword of Divine Favor. No. Cure up wounds on yourself with that belt item. Okay. Okay, she's down. I probably, well, I say I'll probably want to back off, but I can't back off.
Together we stand.
Use a potion. And my dog died. Okay. Right, well, it doesn't appear to be anything in here. Loot. Yeah, let's take all that. Kitchen smelling of burnt fat and garlic. Food was clearly cooked here in vast quantities. Okay. Right, well, there's not really much else I can do by the looks of it around in here. Do I have a map? I do have a map. Okay. So I'm guessing, because I came through here, went through there, did all that. Came back up here. Can't go through there. That's to the deeper part. And there needs to be a trigger to fire that. And that's blocked by magic. Okay. In which case, I don't really want to be down in here anymore. So let's all return to Central Hall. And there's that there. So we came through here, went through that way. Through here. So there's still a spot over here. I have apparently not checked. Must be that. Right, so try through here. See what's going on. Probably more cultists. No cultists. Okay. There's a couple of scrolls. Tome of the Minotaur Sermons of the Labyrinth. Okay, well, there's a book. There is a cultist. Okay, kill the cultist, everybody. Turn off white. Everybody kill the cultists.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh. No secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Come on. Alright, he's dead. Good. Okay. Let's have that.
Did you see that?
Extensive but slightly water damaged collection of the writings and rituals of demon worship. Oh, alright, fair enough. So I've just got to kind of get through.
Something?
Alright, let's have more of that then.
Trail me.
Okay, well, through I go back round to this point. Because there must be some way to get through there. It says, it's locked, you need a key. I've not found anyone who can give me a key yet. Derp. It said it right there. It didn't come up for me. Okay. That'll do, I think. Yes, that will definitely do. Because I've been going for about half an hour longer than I expected to be going for. So I will quit it here. Goodbye!